With pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagavan, hearty welcome to all of you to this morning session. Now, we all take things for granted in life. We have no time to think of the blessings that we have. We have no time to know the fortune that we have, the privileges that God has given us. We have no time to think along these lines, excepting to complain and to think of those that we do not have. We never think of all that we have, but unfortunately we think of that what we do not have. So the reason for our dissatisfaction is, the reason for our this kind of frustration at times, glimpses of disappointment, is because of thinking that we do not have. To be happy, to be satisfied in life, to lead a successful life, to be dynamic, to be energetic, bubbling with his enthusiasm, let us know what we have. Let us be thankful to God for all that He has given us, rather complaining, I don't have, I don't have. If God comes in before you and says, I have given you this, what fellow, what have you done? Why should I give you more? Because of my compassion, I have given you a lot, and I see you have not grown even an inch. Better I withdraw that from you also. That's what the story of talents in the Holy Bible says. So to begin with, my friends, do we know the value of our life? I don't know. All right, we have life, so what? Do we know the value of life? The value of life is known when it is in danger. When the body is hospitalized, paying dollars, lakhs of rupees, we will know what we are going to lose at what cost. So my friends, being healthy, being alive, only we should know the value of life, if not on the deathbed, which is too late. So life is an opportunity to live. Life is an opportunity to live. What? Yes. We don't live our life, we just lead our life. Leading the life is different from living the life. Leading the life is something like a baggage, a luggage, a dead weight. Living the life is a matter of energy, is a matter of enthusiasm, is a matter of joy. So we should live our life joyfully. The second thing is, we should never be life negative. There are many people that I come across, the pseudo-spiritualists, the pseudo-philosophers. What is there in life? Better such fellows put an end to their life at the earliest, because they are not useful to themselves. So my friends, let us not be life negative. Those people say, what is there in life? Why should I live? I am waiting. You don't need to wait. That day is waiting for you. So let us not be life negative, for heaven's sake. Life is affirmative. Life is positive. And then let us befriend our life. Let's not consider our life as an enemy in the wildest of our dreams. Befriend. Befriending meaning what? just as you are sympathetic to your friend, just as you are understanding to your friend, just as you are tolerant towards your friend, be tolerant to your life. Be patient to your life. Understand your life. Sympathize your life. That's what befriending life is. And then the life, beauty, where does it lie? We think beauty of life lies in amassing money. If you just observe a moneyed man, closely if you observe him, you will decide not to have money. Why? He is always in fear that he may lose the money. He is always in fear that he may leave the life, he may be killed or murdered because of the money in the hands of his own children. Because this fellow is not going to die, they want to have his money. So let me finish off him first. And we think that life is for money. Certainly not. And we think life is for power. Anything that you get with power is sure to be lost when you are out of power. We have seen many people, very big, we see them going through the back door today. Why? You enjoy the power, you have still power, but you are powerless. If you have power, you should be powerful. You are not powerful, you are powerless. Therefore, you have to hide behind the walls and the pillars. You are not able to walk boldly. So, because you think you are powerless, you are diffident, all the confidence is gone when one's power is gone. Therefore, my friends, life is not power. Life is not money. Life is not a kind of contacts or association or influence in the society. When once we are bedridden, nobody will say, how are you? Next day people will forget. Next day, however great we are. Top people may have newspaper notifications on the first sheet. Thereafter, finish. So this kind of a thing that influence the contacts, the community, popularity is life is a mistaken notion. It is not. So what is life then? If not power, if not fame, if not name, what is life then? Where does the beauty lie? Beauty of life lies in being ordinary. Let me be ordinary. Because when you want to be extraordinary, you come to that state of ordinariness. When you lose the money, finish, you are less than being ordinary. When you lose the power, yes, you are less than being ordinary. Flowers are ordinary. Lily flower is ordinary. Sun is ordinary. Sea is ordinary. Why do you want to be extraordinary after all? By virtue of having money and power. Therefore, my friends, the beauty of life lies in being ordinary, not trying to be extraordinary. Because in trying to be extraordinary, we'll be extraordinarily foolish. Therefore, the beauty of life lies in ordinariness. And third thing is, we love life more when we are nobody. I am nobody. Therefore I am happy. If you are somebody with something, nobody will care for you. So if you yourself is nobody, you love life. If you want somebody to care for you, if you want anybody to come to you, somebody to care for you, anybody to look to you, finish. I am nobody. I don't want anybody. I don't want somebody to recognize me. I am nobody. That's why Swami says, I don't have any bank account. Baba said, I have no bank account on my name. Baba is not the convener or the state president or national president. He has no post. He goes everywhere and eats very, very ordinary food. 3 spoons, that's all. Baba enjoyed life. He wants us to enjoy life. He is the other name of bliss, and he wants us to be blissful because he is nobody. He does not belong to anybody exclusively. He does not belong to somebody totally. Left to himself is nobody. So life beauty lies in being nobody. Life beauty lies in being ordinary. Life success depends upon befriending our life. The next point I would like to draw your attention is this. Today, what's happening is more importance is given to the head but not to the heart. We don't care for our heart. We don't listen to our heart. We go by our head, our thinking, our intelligence, our memory. Memory stick. What's all this? We depend upon our head, our logic, our rationale, our thinking. So as we think more and more of head, the heart is neglected. We don't listen to our heart. We don't care for our feelings. We don't care for our sentiments. We don't care for our values. We don't listen to the echo of our heart. So the present tragedy is because of head taking a priority over the heart. Head dominating the heart. The head has taken complete energy. So heart is in isolation. That's why there are many heart patients today. Heart surgery is necessary for that fellow to know that there is a heart at least. Because most of us are heartless. Don't respond. Don't react. Don't have any feelings. Therefore, the present situation is because of the domination of the head over the heart. Actually speaking, head is a powerful instrument as a slave but not as a master. Head is good as a slave, not as a master. Why? The head behaves one way in the morning, one way in the afternoon, another way by night. As Swami puts it, it begins with yoga in the morning, spirituality. The rest of the day, bhoga in pleasure. Ends with roga, the disease or affliction. It's all ways of the mind. Bhoga, yoga, roga, all the mind. Therefore, my friends, head cannot be a master, should not be a master. He should be a slave to the heart. He should be an instrument. It's not more than, I cannot say, my life is this pen. Shall I say, I am my pen? I'm sure you will conclude, I need to be in psychiatric ward. I cannot be my pen. Similarly, I cannot be my mind. Pen may be mine. Pen may be mine, but I am not the pen. Similarly, it may be your mind, my mind, but you and I cannot be the mind in reality. Therefore, my friends, the head has become too much of expert. We are not prepared to listen. We are not prepared to hear. Why? Headstrong. That's what the word is, headstrong. Because we don't have any patience. And therefore, my friends, we should understand, head has become too much of an expert. Too much of an expert. So he is not prepared to accept anything that is said to it. That is the situation of the head. And moreover, the head or the mind is always cunning. It is always cunning and political. It always in expectation of something, in anticipation of something, always. I have got $1 million. Mind says, why not another $1 million? Huh? I have TV, why not color TV? So the mind won't keep quiet because something matters to the mind. Something matters. This matters to me. This is important to me. That's what the mind is. If you say doesn't matter, I'm not bothered, whatever it is. If nothing matters, mind can be silenced. If everything matters, mind will be more active and will make our life miserable. Our life is miserable because everything matters. If somebody stops me, I am disturbed. If somebody does not agree with me, I am disturbed because something matters. If nothing matters to me, I'll be very happy. Therefore, my friends, the priority has to be given to the heart, but not to the head. We should learn to hear through our heart, but not through our head. Yes? What do I mean listening through the heart, listening through the head? There's difference listening through the head, listening through the heart. Listening through the head is thinking. Thinking, listening through the head. Without listening, I start thinking. Before you speak, I contradict. Before I hear you completely, I say you are wrong. Somebody said, why did not Baba open psychiatry here, mental hospital? I said, Baba purposefully did not open because the whole Kulwantal has to be outpatient department. It's only a question of size, this much madness, that much madness, total madness, that's all. He didn't start it because he knows all of us are psychic. It is only percentage difference. So what is difference between listening through the heart and listening through the head? Listening through the head meaning thinking, contradicting, reasoning, rationalizing, trying to be scientific. All utter stupidity. But listening to the heart is feeling. I feel. When I listen to you, I feel through the heart, in the heart. And listening to you, I think if my head listens. I think I am clear. Listening through the head meaning thinking. Listening through the heart meaning feeling. Feeling is superior to thinking. Anybody can think after all. All cannot feel. Because we lost our feelings, we don't care any fellow may die at any time. After all, many people die. But when it comes to you, you will understand what it is. Therefore, our feelings are lost day to day. The feelings are not that strong as they should be. Because we are not listening through our heart. Then what happens? When I listen through my head, I want to speak. You say, Kulwantahal is good. When I listen through my head, no, Purnachandra Hall is much better than that. Because I am listening through my head. When you say the North Indian canteen is good, as I listen through my head, no sir, South Indian sambar is spicy, it is better than that. Because the head will not allow you to be serious about it. It doesn't feel because head is not capable of feeling. It is the heart that feels. Therefore, this is this, my friends. When the heart listens, what happens? When the heart listens, when the heart feels, what happens? No message is necessary. No words are necessary. Swami Darshan is the message. The very presence of Swami is enough. The very picture of Swami is enough. Focused mind on Swami is enough. He doesn't have to talk to you. He doesn't have to give you a message. Because when heart feels, the message is wordless. Wordless message. A message conveyed by word appeals to your heart, head. Wordless message is to your heart. What? Yes. How do you say that? When you find two youngsters, young man and young girl, when they meet, they don't talk. We were all young at one time, you know. Just let's go back, only 60 years back, not much. Not much. Two lovers will never speak to each other. They don't give discourse. They just look at each other. What do they get? Ask them, they will tell you. Ask yourself what you got. All of us. Meaning is wordless. Something I say, I want to speak on love. I say, please shut up. Please love. Don't speak on love. Be love. Be loving. Be caring. Don't speak on love. Love is not to be spoken. Love is to be felt. And love is to be shown in action. Therefore, the real message of the heart is wordless. It is a feeling. Therefore, my friends, the second point of interest which I want to draw your attention this morning, after knowing the value of life, the second thing is, let us try to feel in our heart rather to think in our head. Then what happens? We know how to relate ourselves to the nature. We don't relate ourselves to nature. We relate to furniture, not nature. We relate to bank accounts. We relate to the chairs, positions. We don't relate to the nature because we are so materialistic. We are so engrossed with power, pelf, tinsels, trash. So we don't have any kind of relatedness with nature. Here I want to bring to attention, I must have referred to it earlier, doesn't matter if it's brought again to your notice. One has to be related, but not have relationship. Relationship is dangerous. If you have relationship with anybody, you will be caught one day or other. However secret affair you may have, because of relationship, you will find your name in the newspapers. Relationship is bondage. Relationship is dangerous. Relationship will make you a victim. But relatedness is supreme and divine. I am related to everybody. All people come and say, Sai Ram, I say, Sai Ram. They smile, I smile at them. I have no relation with anybody, but I am related to everybody. I am related to flowers. There is relatedness with the nature, with mountains, with sea. as in Gold Coast. Why not? So when this kind of relatedness is established in nature and also with animals around, the birds, with everybody, it is freedom. Relatedness is freedom, relationship is bondage. Relationship is material, while relatedness is spiritual. Relationship makes you a kind of slave, while relatedness will make you a friend of the whole globe, of the whole thing. Relationship leads to chaos. Relatedness will make you enjoy cosmos. Chaos is relationship. Cosmos is relatedness. For information, I am not a student of English literature, playing with words. I am a student of botany, poor plants that cannot speak. Perhaps I am their representative, they being so silent and speechless. So my friends, we have lost touch with the nature. We are not related to the nature. I don't enjoy the flowers. I enjoy the company of people. I enjoy my position. I enjoy how many number of people that said Sai Ram to me as if it is a cricket scoreboard. It's not a cricket scoreboard. Therefore, my friends, what is nature? Why should I be related to nature? Why? Why should I be related to nature? Why? The reason is, nature is the reflection of God. Creation is the reflection of the Creator. God manifest is nature. Nature unmanifest is God. God manifest is nature. Nature unmanifest is God. Nature is God. Because we don't consider that nature is God, thinking that I can exploit nature, that nature is my slave, that I can do anything in this nature. Be ready for earthquakes. Be ready for floods. Be ready, because nature will show its own reaction. Floods today, cyclones today, the untimely seasons, untimely rains, because of this exploitation of nature by man. All environmentalists, all biologists know pretty well how nature reacts. People have no time to listen because it is their nature. I can't help. You should change your nature so that you will be related to nature instead of establishing a relationship. That's what is very much necessary here. My friends, I would like to draw your attention to two wonderful examples which we cannot forget for lifetime from nature. Nature has got two important things. There are many, I have just chosen two. One is the sky. Let us study about it. There are many clouds there. Clouds come and go. Some clouds are empty. Some clouds are dark. Some clouds are bright. Some clouds are full of dust. Clouds of different types. Some may come down as rain. Some clouds are shiny, while some clouds are rainy. Shine or rain. There are different kinds of clouds across the sky. They go on moving. They go on changing. But the sky does not. Sky never changes. The sky remains as it is. Only clouds that come and go. Only clouds differ in their form, in their shape, in their texture, in their composition. All our actions are clouds. All our actions are clouds. There may be certain dark clouds, my wrong actions, my wrong thoughts, my wrong relationships, my mistakes, my shortcomings, my own weakness. They're all dark clouds. My merit, my positive things, my achievements may be bright clouds. Or I may not have anything, empty cloud. But none of the clouds are permanent. All clouds go. You are not the cloud, but the sky. This is what the awareness is. To know that I am the sky and not the cloud. Why? I received a mail day before yesterday from Russia. A devotee sent me a message saying, Anil Kumar, I have so many mistakes. I have so much of weakness. I don't think I deserve any spirituality. Then I gave a reply, stop that nonsense. Show me a person who has not committed any mistake. The fellow who has not committed any mistake has not done anything good in life. Yes. If only you do good, there is possibility of doing bad. So I have not done anything bad. I can say I have not done anything good also. So my friends, I wrote the mail reply. Don't think of in this direction. I am full of mistakes. Who said it? Mistakes are clouds. They don't remain there. Weakness is a cloud. It doesn't remain there. You are not the cloud, but the sky. The sky is pure, pristine, pure, clear, bright. The clouds may be different. When the cloud is full of shine, bright, oh, I'm great. When it's dark, I frustrate. I feel guilty. I feel guilty because of my mistake. I feel guilty because of my weakness. The dark cloud effect. That dark cloud won't stay there. I feel proud of my knowledge. I feel proud of my communication. I feel proud. Stop that. That is a bright cloud. Even that won't stay. So you are neither a bright cloud, nor a dark cloud, or a dusty cloud, or noisy cloud. You are never a cloud. You are never a cloud. You are the sky. When once I feel that I am the sky, I am hopeful. I am positive. I am energetic. Nobody can say there is a dark cloud in your life. Shut up. Your life is full of dark clouds. I am the sky. When I relate to the nature, I will know that I am the sky and not the cloud. The second which I want to have our attention is that of the sea. The sea or the ocean has many waves dashing against the shore. Up, 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 waves, wave after wave. Come on, start counting the waves. When you say 1 second, already started. When second started, 10 more will follow. You cannot count. Similarly, waves are our actions. Waves are our thoughts. Waves are our modes of our behavior. Waves are different forms of our thought. Waves are our modes of living. You are not the wave. You are not the wave. You are the ocean, but not the wave. The ocean is calm, quiet, stable, clean, clear, equanimous in all tranquility, with all the dignity and the royalty. The ocean is mighty. But noisy things are the waves. Some waves are up, some waves are down. Similarly, our life may be a combination of ups and downs. Strength, weakness. Merits, our failures. They are all waves, any number. Supposing you say, you know I am, I don't need to know who you are. There are some people that come to and say, you know who I am? I'm sorry, sir, I have come here to know who I am, not to know who you are. So, my friends, it's not that. Let us know that I am the ocean, undisturbed, calm, quiet, tranquil, equanimous, peaceful, and I am not the disturbing wave. I am not the wave. Therefore, my friends, that gives us a kind of confidence. Nobody would ever say, I am weak, I have weaknesses, I am guilty, I did that. Shut up, stop it. Stop it. Because none of them belong to you. And you are not that. You are not your action, you are not that your thought. No, you are the sky. You are the ocean, witness, that's all. Waves come out of the ocean, but they don't come from the shore and get into the ocean. No. When there is heavy rain, there will be some more water in the sea. It does not increase in its size. In summer, heat, most of the water gets into vapor and sea does not get diminished or decreased or crumpled. No. The sea is sea with all its control. It doesn't increase, it does not decrease. Similarly, my friends, you and I are the ocean, you and I are the sky. So what is to be done now, right now? What is to be done? We have to shift our awareness. We have to shift our awareness. Meaning, shift our awareness from cloud to the sky, from the wave to the sea. It is a gestalt. It is a gestalt or somersault or paradigm shift from this to that. Because so far I am on this side, the wave, the cloud, either you feel proud or frustrated. Both are equally dangerous. Some person met me and said, you know, Anil Kumar, I constructed a big temple. I said, you stay there. Why should I know? You construct a big temple, very good. You have not constructed a temple for me. You have constructed a temple for your God. You stay there. Thank you. You don't need to advertise. Therefore, any identification with our plus and minus relate to either pride or disappointment. But I am the witness, that's all. Sea goes on watching the waves coming out of it. The sky will be watching the clouds passing by, undisturbed, unperturbed. So we have to shift our awareness, somersault from this end to the other end. Then what do I get out of it? Because we are more of profit-oriented. If I hear you, what do I get? If I talk to you, what do I get? I don't know what this getting. So far we want to have this temperament of getting, we get into forgetting also. That's why Baba said, give and forgive, not simply get and forget. So, but we are tempted to know, with this awareness of the sky, of the ocean, emphasis to the heart, but not to the head. Getting related to the nature, by knowing the value of life, what is the ultimate result? Ultimate result is understanding. Understanding. What? I understand. Sorry, you don't understand what you meant by understanding. Your understanding is misunderstanding. Is not correct understanding. Why? How do I say that? Am I arrogant? No. Because understanding is based on love and not knowledge. Understanding that's born out of love is genuine. Understanding born out of simple knowledge is artificial, it is convenient, is not permanent. Yes, now I have understanding, it's born out of love. Yes, I have genuine understanding, not out of knowledge. Because understanding born out of knowledge may be this way or that way. You read that book, you think it's correct. You read this book, this is correct. You listen to that scholar, you say that is correct. You listen to that scholar, you think it's correct, and you are totally incorrect. I'm totally incorrect. Because I'm going on shifting, not proper understanding. So, understanding born of love is absolutely necessary. Where does it lead to? It leads to the trust. Proper understanding out of love will only take you to that level of trust. What? I have trust, I am sorry. There are some who trust none and no one trusts them. And sometimes we feel no one is trustworthy. Trust, the actual real trust, as the etymology, as per the root of this word trust, is unchangeable, unshakable, that which is permanent, that which is stable. Belief, disbelief. Faith, faithlessness. Trust is trust. Because beliefs are different. Beliefs are social. Faith is individual. Trust is beyond individual and social. Yes, we believe that full moon day is good. Oh, good. We believe dark night is very good. Beliefs are social, community oriented. Whereas faith is individual. I have faith that I'll get in the examination. I have faith that I'll get a job. I got faith that I'll settle well in life. So beliefs are social. Faith is individual. Trust is transcendental above those two. Trust cannot change. Why? Because trust is born out of understanding. Why? Understanding is out of love, not out of knowledge, not out of wisdom. Trust. When you develop this trust, what happens? We listen through our heart. When there is no trust, we listen through our head. Contradict, you are nonsense, I am right, you are wrong, I am right. This is the gimmicks of the head. So this trust will help us to listen through our heart, not through reasoning or logic or rationalization. Then what happens? When the heart is an active participant, I repeat, when heart is an active participant, the whole situation is different. Whole life is different. That's why people say that knowingly or unknowingly, I'll wholeheartedly say. Of course, he may think of H-O-L-E, because a hole in the heart. It's not so. Wholeheartedly, the feeling totally out of the heart. And that develops because of the trust. When the heart is the participant, that's what it is. How do I know that my heart is a participant? How do I know that? Is it by speech or reading? No, sir. Simple example. As you watch the smile of a baby, do you argue with the smile? Do you put that smile into an experiment in a test tube and say, measure smile? Can you explain smile of a baby? Impossible. Can you explain the wind that passes across the pine trees? The pine trees, gigantic trees, eucalyptus trees, pine trees, araucaria, pinus, tall trees, the wind that touches these trees comes to you. Come on, describe that. You feel that. You don't explain. You feel in the heart. But when you start thinking in the mind, you speak all dirty nonsense. Therefore, my friends, you listen to music. Yesterday we had very good music. When you listen to music, do you argue with music? Do you understand the reason why she sang melodiously? No reasoning in music. There is no logic in love. Birds make beautiful sounds. Birds, cuckoo birds, nightingale. Do you say why? How long would it sing? Why not yesterday? Will it sing tomorrow? Shut up. Please keep quiet. Shut your mouth. Birds singing, wind blowing, child smiling, appeal to our heart, not to our mind. That's what happens when once the trust takes charge. Born out of the heart. Yes? What is the ultimate result? What is the ultimate result? Having said all these things, what is the ultimate result? With that, I would bring my talk to a close. Because the end point is necessary. What is the end point? End point is we learn to be spontaneous. We learn to be spontaneous. What is there? I am spontaneous. No, sir. When we meet a person, we say, hello. Is that spontaneous? No. Is an office bearer here? Or will he make me sit in the front row? Huh? What benefit I have here? Our reactions, our relationships are not spontaneous. They are all something cooked up, messed up. Something behind. I don't know whether I told you or not. In Bangalore, when I joined as the principal, the second day I was telling hi to some of my friends. One gentleman came to me and said, Anil Kumar, why do you say hi to everybody? It doesn't suit this place. I said, why? The place tells us, whenever you say Sai Ram to anybody, you expect something from them. The rest of the time you forget. Hello sir, how are you? Would you please do this favor? Sir, when will you be available? Will you help me this way? We are not spontaneous. Let us be honest about it. We have got something, some motivation behind, some motive behind it. Some purpose, some need, some favor. So our reactions, our relationships are not spontaneous. When once the heart takes charge of it, everything is spontaneous. But in this spontaneity, there are two ways here. I want to eat, therefore I eat more, spontaneous. I want to drink, I'll have 2 bottles and drink, spontaneous. I want to beat, I'll beat him black and blue, spontaneous. No, sir. That's what is called impulsive spontaneity. Impulsive spontaneity. Impulsive spontaneity is because of our impulses. Because of our own impulses, which is a weakness. But spontaneity should be out of awareness. Spontaneity out of awareness is different from impulsive spontaneity. Impulsive spontaneity is a sign of weakness. Spontaneity of awareness is divine, Buddha's quality. Not Buddha's quality. Buddha's. We have got that is Buddha's quality. Buddha's. Buddha's quality is spontaneity, meaning born out of awareness. Why? What is the difference? Spontaneity of awareness The sign of it is compassion. Compassion, forgiveness, unconditional love, bliss. I want to be happy tomorrow. Impossible, that tomorrow will never come. Spontaneity is an expression at the moment, this moment of life. It's not impulsive, but it's born out of awareness. Buddha's quality. Spontaneity has no direction, has no goal. If your actions, if your relationships are spontaneous, you'll come to conclusion that it is not goal-oriented. It is not need-oriented. I say, how are you, sir? Do you mean to say I seek a favor from you? Supposing I talk to you, how are you? Do you mean to say I expect that you should give your property to me? I don't think so. So spontaneity has no intention behind it. It has no ulterior motive behind it. Spontaneity is not need-based. It is not job-based. It has no direction. It has no goal. Spontaneity, that's all. Goalless is spontaneity. Then the greatest quality of spontaneity is this. My spontaneity should not interfere with your life. I am spontaneous, therefore I will harm you. I am spontaneous, I will create some stories against you. I will spread some rumor against. Shut up, please. You are wrong. Spontaneity does not interfere with anybody. And spontaneity surrenders to nature. Surrenders to nature. Nature is God. That surrender to the nature. And that spontaneity we are missing today. Therefore, to conclude, my friends, let us develop the spirit of spontaneity, having established a trust in our heart, which happens to be the center of feeling, leading to the understanding born out of love, and spontaneity which is out of awareness of Buddha's quality of compassion, considering mind as our slave, if not as the boss, treasuring the life in full realization of its value, befriending our life, considering nature, the cloud and the sky, as the greatest teachers of all times. God bless you. Thank you very much. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Sri Satsai Baba Ji ki. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Sri Satsai Baba Ji ki. Jai Bolo Bhagwan Sri Satsai Baba Ji ki. See you, sir, this Sunday. I will not be available to you. Thereafter we'll meet next. Thank you.